What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we haven't done one of these videos in, I want to say almost a year. Like, I swear it's been that long. But we are here with a true comparison of the last 50 innings between Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Look, the former Indian captain, the current Indian captain, two of the most current, well, obviously the two most loved players in India, who still play for the national team. Like, these are obviously the two golden childs of India's cricket. The last 50 innings, I mean, we know what's been the case with Virat, which I think Virat has still been very, very good. But Rohit as well, last 50 innings. I mean, I don't know how many 50 is, but I guess, hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. If there is any other comparisons we should be checking out, please let me know. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. Let's go. We are here. If you guys don't know how my when I do these videos work, we don't, we like to just get into the stats. We don't like to wait, 200 days for the stats. We just want to get. So we've got all the regular stuff here. The regular stuff. Let's get it on screen. All right, birth date. I mean, wait, Rohit's old. Yeah, no, that's right. I was tripping for a moment. I was thinking, wait, Rohit's older, but yes, he is. Their weight, that's a lie. Respectfully, they don't weigh the same. Bowling style, right arm medium, right arm spin. Okay. They're both pretty much the same height as well. Alright, we're just gonna mute the brother in the background. Alright, here we go. So we've got Test cricket. Here we go. Alright, let's go. My bad. Let's hop into it. Come on. Let's get all of it on screen so we can go through it and talk about it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Okay. So their last 50 innings in Test cricket. Here we go. Test debut, that does not matter. 50 innings each. Balls faced. Okay. Kind of similar. Total runs. A little bit similar. Not outs. 4 to 7. Okay. 42 average for the man VK. And a 52 average for the man Rohit Sharma. Okay. Strike rate. Yeah, strike rate doesn't matter in Test cricket, of course. Unless you're Rishabh Pant, then it does. Okay, so we've still got Test cricket up here. We're going to get all the stats on screen. Don't you guys worry. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Let that ICC ranking come in. There we go. All right. Highest score in their last 50 innings. A 254 for VK, a 212, sorry. Both came against South Africa as well, which, was that 20, when was that? 254, when on earth? Their last 50 innings, I don't know how far that goes back, like to what year, but it must go far pretty back, because Virat has not scored a century in literally 3 years, so that must have been at least like 4 years ago. 5 tons for Virat, 6 for Rohit, 14 half centuries for Virat, 10 for Rohit. Okay. Their captaincy, of course, completely different. Their win rate, I mean, Rohit's got 100% win rate at the moment. 61% for Virat's pretty bloody good though. Man of the match, 2 to 3. Their ICC rankings, 12 to 9. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? It is weird though to see the man Virat Kohli not inside the top 10 of top batsmen in the world. It's really weird, to be honest, but hey, I mean, look, I guess you fall out. People are making pretty big scores nowadays. Okay, ODI cricket, here we go. This is what people would say is both of these cricketers' best format. I mean, you could easily say that this is Virat's best format, and you could, I feel like you would say ODI is definitely Rohit's best format as well, so okay, balls faced, again, similar. Total runs, pretty much like just 100 apart. Not outs, 9 to 7. I mean, look, one's an opener, one's a 3 to 4. Average of 64, goodness. And an average of 57, respectfully, for Rohit. I mean, it's really hard to separate these two at the moment because they're just pretty bloody close to each other. Like, I think this is, if I went into this video thinking, who would have the advantage, I feel like I would have said Rohit but honestly, at the moment, it's pretty neck and neck. Like, it's not like there's anything that's really separating the two. All right, here we go. ODI cricket, their highest score, 157 against the Windies. And Rohit Sharma, his highest score also came against the Windies. 8 tons for Virat, 11 for Rohit, 17 half centuries, and 11 for the Hitman. The 6s and 4s, look, it's pretty self-explanatory. Captaincy, of course, look, I mean, completely different records. Win rate percentage, again, it doesn't matter because... wait, is this win rate percentage as captain or just as a player? Because if it's as just a player, then it matters, but if it's as the captain, then it doesn't really matter because, well, they've played a completely different amount of games as captain. But 76% is pretty good. Man of the match, 10 for VK and 8 for Rohit, okay. And I mean, their ICC rankings, number 3 for Virat, number 4 for Rohit. It's really hard to separate these two at all. It says test debut right there, but we're talking about T20 cricket at the moment, so don't really know what's going on there. Okay, let's get all of it on screen. Here we go. Here we go. Just bear with me, guys. Come on. Okay, there we go. So this is T20. So obviously Virat didn't make his T20 debut until 3 years later. Balls faced, again, pretty similar, like just a couple extra overs. Total runs. Ooh, okay. So Virat has more runs, but essentially they're just the same. Like 25 odd runs, whatever. Not outs. Okay, this is a big one. 13 not outs for Virat and only the 3 for the man Rohit Sharma. Okay, I mean, that's probably the first stat on this entire list where they're separated is the not out category. This is like probably the only difference I can find from the two. A 45 average for VK, a 35 average for Rohit. But I feel like, you know, they just bat different positions. There's a big difference between batting it as an opener and batting at number 3. So, look, I can understand why their averages are different, but their not outs are a big, like 13 times not going out at number 3 is pretty good, but only not going out 3 times as an opener? I don't know. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get it all on screen. Yeah, one moment. Bear with me, guys. Come on. All right, here we go. T20 international cricket. Their highest score, of course, the man Virat still does not have a century in T20 cricket. Will he ever get one? It's not looking good. It's not looking good at the moment, but 111 against the Windies. Of course, no tons. 15 half centuries to Rohit's 2 tons and 14. Okay. Their 6s and 4s, again, yeah, pretty similar. Captaincy, 32 wins to 18. I mean, look, Rohit has an 81 win percentage. Virat 64%. But again, we're going to need more data on Rohit Sharma actually being a captain and playing, you know, for years and years in a row as a captain. Because it's a bit different when, you know, Virat was captain by the time he was, what, 26 or something. So, ICC rankings, both pretty much out of the top 20. Yeah. Speaking of ICC rankings, I need to do another video going through them all. Okay, so we've got everything combined now. Test plus ODI plus T20. Here we go. So this is where you just get every little statistic on the screen. I also believe at the end of this video we're going to go through the IPL stats as well. Balls faced, again, pretty similar. Total runs. Okay, Rohit just has a few more, like an extra 100. Not outs, 26 to 16. Average, 50 to 48. And the strike rate is essentially the same. So, I mean, you literally can't even, like, separate these two. I mean, it's pretty impossible to even, like, tell. they have the same statistics. I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to go through this and find little pieces of where they might be different, but you just can't find it. I mean, their highest score, yep, 13 tons. Oopsie, I didn't mean that. 13 centuries to 19. Okay, so Rohit has 6 more tons. I think that's a pretty big gap right there. 6 more centuries. But then you get to the 50s, and then you have a look at 46 compared to 35. So it's like, would you rather the extra 6 centuries, or would you rather the extra 11 half centuries? I guess you do the math. Yeah, the 6s and 4s doesn't really bother me. I mean, look, Rohit Sharma is one of the most destructive, like, boundary hitters we've ever seen of all time. So I'm not surprised to see he has 211 sixes compared to Virat's 70. That's not surprising at all. Again, captaincy, win rates, like, they've played completely different amounts. And man of the matches, 15 for Virat and 17 for the man Hitman. Okay. The man Hitman, he's just probably in, like, just a slither maybe in front. But, gee, I tell you what, you can't separate them. But here we go. We've got the IPL now. This will be interesting. I mean, this is, you know, the difference of someone who's won, what, now 5 titles in the IPL. What, 4 of them as a captain. And Virat, of course, has not won a title yet. We don't know if that'll happen. IPL debut. They both made their debut in this against Kolkata. That's interesting, actually. 50 innings, obviously. Balls faced. Pretty similar. An extra, like, 7 overs here for Virat. Total runs. Only 10 more runs for Virat. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good from Rohit here to only be 10 runs behind, and he's faced 7 less overs. Okay. Total, oh no, we did that. Not out, 6 not outs to 1. And the average, 29 average for Virat and 26 for Rohit. So there are actually some pretty shit averages right here. Like 29 is not a good average, and neither is 26. So I think both of them will definitely look on working at that. Gee whiz. Okay, here we go. So this will be the last page of the stats. Here we go. Let's go through it. Here we go. Highest scored 90 against CSK for the man Virat, and only an 80 for the man Rohit Sharma against Kolkata. That's surprising. I thought he would have at least had a, I don't know, anything more than an 80. That doesn't seem that good, actually. 0 centuries for either of them. 8 50s for Virat. 6 for the man Rohit. They're 4s and 6s. Again, look, a little bit different. Captaincy, here we go. This is where the captaincy matters, because they've captained close to the same amount of games. I mean, 34 to 50, 28 wins to 18. Their win percentages are pretty much the same, though. So for a team that's won 5 titles and for a team that hasn't won a title, their win rates are pretty close. Yeah, surprising. Man of the match, 3 to 2, and then their IPL salary doesn't really matter. I don't really care about their salary. Now we got the rankings. Okay. Oh, both. Oh, he's sitting on the fence. Hey, shout out to the great man here for putting together these videos. Firstly, original link in the description. Just remember that. Go show the man some love for the great content here. But okay, so these are just based on the statistics. Test cricket, Rohit Sharma. Now, I don't feel like I agree with that. But I guess over the last 50 innings, the statistics tell the story. So I'm not gonna argue. Test cricket, Rohit Sharma. ODI, Virat Kohli. T20, IPL, both. Now, I tell you what, he put both just so he didn't have, too many arguments from people, saying, yes, Rohit's got 3 to 1 or Virat's got 3 to 1. Let's go. They can't do that because it's equal here. But hey, shout out to the great man himself. Let me know in the comments over the last 50 innings, who do you guys think's been the best of the two? Look, we do these comparison videos just for my own knowledge. If you guys just heard that bird, it's still going. Okay, I don't know if you heard that bird or not, but hey, let me know in the comments who you think's been the best over the last 50. Again, we do these videos just for educational and just to honestly see and have more cricket knowledge. We don't do this to pin 2 legends together and make them fight it out or something. Like, no, 2 legends, we respect both. But hey, I hope we all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.